Hello students, welcome back to your third session of Basic to Advanced Java series, where you and me are going to learn, code and execute Java problems together. So let's begin. Our problem of the day is Fibonacci series. So students, I'll be explaining you what exactly is Fibonacci series. Let us consider an array where the first and second element is 0 and 1. So Fibonacci series take place at the third element. What exactly is Fibonacci series? It is nothing but a sequence of numbers which is the third element is the sum of two preceding elements, which means at the third position third element is the sum of two preceding, which means 1 and 0. Sum of 1 and 0 is the third element, which means 0 plus 1 is 1. For the fourth element is the sum of its two preceding elements, which is third element and the second element, which is 1 plus 1 is 2. For the fifth element, the answer is 2 plus 1, which is fourth element plus third element. Answer is at the fifth position, answer is 3. For the further, answer is 5, and for more further, answer is 8, until it gets completed n number of times. Okay students, so let us see students how to code this logic in Java. It is very simple students. We have to create multiple integers globally and locally. Also, we have to print our numbers in a very good manner, and the most important part of our logic is using for loops. But students, always remember where we have to start our for loop. So let us create a function. Let us create a program by creating a public class and name it as Fibonacci. Okay, let us just consider it as Fibonacci. Let us create an entry point of our program, public static void main, avoiding the previous errors. So our entry point has been created. So now students, we just have to create global integers where n is the number of times we have to use our Fibonacci series, which is we'll be considering 10. Num1, the first element of our Fibonacci series, let us consider 0. The second element, let us consider 1. Let us print these numbers, and after we will be applying the Fibonacci series. Okay. Also students, please note that I am using print here but not print ln. I'll show you in few minutes. Print ln exactly does is it returns the value in the next line. Okay, and print does it in the same line. So what we have to print is Fibonacci series. Also students, if we want to print two different arrays, two different numbers, we have to use addition sign. Okay students, so we have to print num1. Also we have to show some comma between our numbers, and then we have to print a num2. Okay students, now students, our main logic, where we will be using for loop and nothing. We will be using for loop just to create the sum of two numbers into a third number. So we'll be taking integer n, integer I, and the index of the integer I will be 2, because the third element starts at the index 2, and I will be smaller than n and I plus plus. I plus plus because we have to increment at every if a loop ends, the I value should increment itself. Entry point of our for loop. Now we have to create a local value integer num3 will be the addition of num1 plus num2. Now students, we just have to print system dot out print. Still I am not using print ln because I don't want to go in the next line. Okay, now what we have to print, comma plus num3. Now students, we have to reassign the values. Our previous value of num1 was 0, but now our value should be updated to number 2. So num1 will get the value of num2 and num2 will get the value of num3. And voila students, this is our logic. See, our Fibonacci series has been created, and as you can see, it has gone until the 10th index. 10 times it has been iterated. So the final was 34. You can verify it by checking 0 plus 1. 0 1 is the base, 0 plus 1 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13, 13 plus 8 is 21, and 21 plus 13 is 34. Let us change some of our values. Let us consider our num1 as 10 and num2 as 11. Okay. See students, we are getting the final answer as 584. This is your desired output. So this is your Fibonacci series students.